Hello there. Are you all snuggled in and ready for a story? Good. Tonight we have a really special one about someone very small, but very, very brave.
So, I have a question for you. Do you think a tiny, little bird could outsmart a great big king? What do you think? Well, let's find out together.
Okay, our story starts with our hero, and she's a very happy little sparrow.
Once upon a time, way up on a tall palace tower, lived this happy little sparrow. She had a perfect, cozy nest right at the top where she could see everything. And you know what she did all day? She just sang the happiest songs you've ever heard.
But then, one bright and sunny morning, something happened. Something very shiny and unexpected. So as she was hopping around, something caught her eye. What was that? It was glittering in the sunshine. A beautiful, shiny, gold coin. Wow! She was so excited. She picked it right up, flew back to her nest, and started singing a brand new song all about her amazing treasure.
Uh-oh. Way down below in his big palace, a very grumpy king heard her happy song. He looked up, and what did he see? That shiny coin. And he thought, I want that. So he stomped all the way up the tower and just snatched the coin right out of her nest. Can you believe it?
Well, our little sparrow was very sad. But you know what? She was also very clever. She knew she couldn't fight a big king. She was just a tiny bird. So she decided to use something else, her voice.
So she started flying all around the palace, and she sang a new song. But this one wasn't happy. It was a sad song, and she sang it loud for everyone to hear. The king coveted my coin. The king coveted my coin. She wanted everyone in the whole kingdom to know what the king did.
And you know what? The king heard her. Oh, he was so embarrassed. His face got all red. He just couldn't stand everyone knowing he took a coin from a little bird. So he got super annoyed, stomped back up the tower, and threw the coin back at her. He just wanted her to be quiet.
But do you think our little sparrow was quiet? No way. She did something even cleverer. She changed her song again. This time it was a funny, teasing song. She sang, "The king was scared of me. The king was scared of me." She was letting the whole world know that he didn't scare her one bit.
Well, that made the king so mad. He was furious. A tiny little sparrow was making fun of him, a big king. He said, "That's it. I have to catch that bird."
So how did she get away? Well, first, the king sent his soldiers after her. But just as they were getting close, our sparrow did something brilliant. She saw a muddy puddle and splat! She rolled all around in the mud and the dirt until she was completely covered. She looked just like a little lump of dirt, and then, whoosh, she flew away, all messy but totally safe. The soldiers looked and looked, but they couldn't find her anywhere.
Well, the king and his soldiers tried and tried, but they just got tired and muddy. Finally, they just gave up. And you know what that means? The little sparrow had won. Her clever thinking paid off. So what's the big idea in this story? What can we learn from our brave little muddy friend? Well, it teaches us about something really important. That big idea is courage. And what is courage? It's that brave feeling you have on the inside, the thing that helps you do what's right, even if you feel small or even if you're a little bit scared.
Our little sparrow proved something amazing, didn't she? She showed us that it really doesn't matter how big or small you are on the outside. What really truly matters is how brave you are on the inside. You see, even the smallest person can be the bravest one of all.
And that's the story of the brave little sparrow. I really hope you liked it. If you want to hear more stories like this one, you can ask a grown-up to like and subscribe. And now, it's time for you to close your sleepy eyes and have the sweetest dreams. Good night.